What's up, everyone? Dark Side Spencer here, and as you guys can tell, we are here live with another Don't Bother video. I've grinded out like 5 freaking videos, four or 5 videos, I don't know. But I told you guys I would make this video. Don't bother ruining yourself for other people. This video is a hard one to make because I've done it so many times. Just so many times, you know, I've flipped myself upside down to accommodate others, you know what I mean? To fit in. And that's kind of how I fit in so far in society. Is I've kind of just, you know, agreed with people and, you know, been what they enjoyed being around as a person, as a friend, like gamers. You know, yeah, I like gamers, and I like being friends with gamers and all that stuff. But at the same time, I like being alone and having alone time more than having constant, you know, set times when we should play video games. I'm not all about that life. I like to be able to do my own thing and all that stuff. So don't let people try to ruin your personal time together or your personal time doing your favorite thing, because people will take advantage of that. And you know, sorry to say, but Forrest and all them, they do some of that. They kind of just try to plan shit ahead, and it kind of ruins my plans. And you know, you feel kind of forced to play with people, but at the same time, you know, I want to play with them. You understand? You know, I like playing video games with other people, so I'm willing to sacrifice my own personal time to be with other people. And you know, some people just waste that time, you know. But I feel like, you know, I had to ruin myself with that girl that I told you guys in the previous video. Don't try or don't bother with people who waste your time. Go watch that video before you watch this one, because this video will kind of be a continuation type deal going on. What I mean by don't ruin yourself for other people is don't flip yourself upside down. Don't lose who you really are, or don't lose who you want to be, and don't lose the person that you once was, because that person is always one, like he or she is still a part of you. You know what I mean? But then you realize later down the road, like I did, that I can't remember who I once was. And it's because of that person, and she knows who she is. I'm not going to strike out against her because, you know, what? Trashy poos. What was I saying? Fuck. Sorry. I normally don't ever raise my phone up during a video, but I don't know. Anyways, I lost control of the person that I once was, and I can't remember who it was, who I thought I was at least. And it's kind of scary because, you know, I used to be so happy and, you know, comedic and always hilarious and all that stuff, but I can't remember who that was. You know, I forgot myself, and I've kind of just had to adapt to whoever is around me, because I don't remember that part of me anymore. And I'm afraid that, you know, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for it with my parents and all that stuff. And because my parents they always say something about it, because I used to be so funny. But then, if you guys don't know, I was practically forced to move to Jellicoe, my old town that I used to live in. I agreed, yes, but then after, like, we were supposed to leave after 2 years, but then it extended to 6 years. And that's really what just emotionally and mentally destroyed who I was. because I kind of just had to adapt because people there are so judgmental. They really are. They're just so judgmental, and yeah, it's a hick town. It's hillbillies and all that stuff, and they're supposed to be the kindest and friendliest people, but they're just so unloyal or inloyal, whatever, however you're supposed to say it. They're not really loyal at all. They pacify people all the time, and that's who I try not to be. I do not want to pacify anybody, because the moment I do is the moment where I become literally a hypocrite, because I have literally demonstrated against those type of people, protested against those type of people constantly in my videos. I've literally just went all out, in symbolism and foreshadowing to really just, and I'm going to say it, there's going to be a story arc in the series that's literally going to display how those people were to me with some of the main characters. And I'm just going to show you what it was like. Not saying it soon, but it's a possibility I can do it in the next story arc or the one after that. Because if you guys didn't know, I film my series in story arcs. Every episode in the Walking Dead web series, from episode 4 to back, no, well, maybe episode 3. No, I think actually all the episodes are one story arc. It's because episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 are supposed to line up in 5, 6, and 7, and maybe 8, maybe 9. I haven't gotten 8 and 9 filmed, mainly because I'm not working on that series anymore. Like I said, I'm not doing that series anymore. I've already offered Forrest him to just take over. Take over that series. I'll send him the video files that I have for it. He can take it over. You know what I mean? He can direct it, whatever. But, whenever I do these story arcs, I have one goal in mind, and it's to show something through the work, through the art of filmmaking and storytelling. And, like I said in my previous video, I mix characters together, and I plan on having a story arc where I am just demolished, and you guys will see it. I won't disclose it, but it's probably really soon. And it's not going to be over my brother. And it's going to be in relation, or it's going to be, it's going to be really similar to... never mind, I'm not even going to try to say it. I'm not going to say it. Because I want it to be a surprise. Because this story arc will be most of the series. It will define Spencer's, or me, my characters, it will define Spencer throughout the entire series. It will show what kind of person he really is, And that's good, you know what I mean? But will he ruin himself because of this person? If this person, betrays him or anything like that? You can see it in my storytelling. Whenever Sean kills Spencer's brother at the start of the series, you see Sean, becoming quite fond of Spencer. And Sean really starts to begin to really like Spencer, instead of being, paid to like him. Because if you think about it, the series itself, if I had to really just dive in and analyze some of the videos and just explain it, Sean really was only there to talk with Spencer because he was being paid to spy on Spencer, really. And do this secret business with him for this, dude who no one knows of, never seen him. And that's that's the thing, though. Sean, portrays Spencer. Will he ruin himself because of this person who killed his brother? You know what I mean? Will he turn himself upside down throughout the series? That's the real question. And, if you let people, just take you over, you'll forever regret the things you've said to them or didn't say to them. So the best thing to do is just not let it, let your consciousness just freaking tell you, dude. Or your, just don't let yourself tell you, you need to do this to fit in. You know what I mean? You don't need that. You don't need to tell yourself, let's change my personality for this person to like me. You shouldn't do that. You should just drop them, dude. Like, just drop them all. Friends, they're great to have, but at the same time, they're the biggest enemies in the world. That's why most of my friends, they already know. The friends that I have now that are really close to me, they know how fast I'll drop their asses, dude. They know. You can ask Forrest. You can ask every fucking body. Everybody I've ever met, I've cut their shit off. I blocked John already on all my stuff. It's because I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. And it's because he didn't talk to me after I moved. He didn't talk to me, so I was like, fuck that shit. Not gonna deal with it. People just don't realize how easy it is to flip my fucking switch. And that's like, you can see that on Afterlife Battlefront's live stream, when he told me that I take advantage of things. And like I said in my other videos, I don't like being called selfish or anything like that. And taking advantage of something reminds me of being selfish. So, Greg, if you took that the wrong way, it's because I don't really like being told stuff like that. It really makes me uncomfortable, and it makes me angry. And that's how quick I'll fucking flip, dude. It's just how it is. I don't listen to things that people say. Like, if you tell me something wrong about me, probably won't listen to it. Because if you just say something to me just to hurt my feelings, I'm not going to think about it. And I know when someone says something just to hurt my feelings. I'm not saying Greg did. He didn't. But I know when someone says something just to put someone else down. You know what I mean? And I can tell in their voice, their tone, and if I can see their face in their face, that's what I'm really good at, picking up on, social cues, verbal cues, and all that stuff. I'm all about that life. But yeah, I can drop, not saying I want to drop everyone, but I can. And I don't want, but at the same time, there's some drawbacks to that. Don't let your friends question your loyalty. And that's one thing that Forrest recently told me, is that he never can, whenever he thinks, he tells me, whenever he's talking with me, he can't ever tell what I'm thinking. And that's really scary. I never wanted that to happen. I never thought of myself to be that mysterious and quiet and unopen, or very private. But I think that's just my way of not revealing things, because certain things shouldn't come out at certain times, but when they do, whenever I reveal things, I know it's the perfect time to reveal it. You know what I mean? It's like, alright, look, it's like Loss of Innocence. I knew that going into 2017, and this is something I don't think I mentioned yet, but I knew I wanted the new year to be something different and very distinguishable from distinguishable from last year, because I wanted the series to be taken in a whole new. I want to do that every year. I want the series to be taken in a new direction every year. Just mix things up. But yeah, don't let things ruin you. Don't let people ruin you. Because the moment you do, you lose. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I've learned from so many people, and they've done dumb shit, and they've, forgotten me. And I've let them go, because I realized I shouldn't let people rule me. You know what I mean? And the moment you stop listening to yourself, is the moment happiness, the end result of what everyone wants, the goal will never be met. And I know my quotes and all the stuff that I say is most of the time very narcissistic sounding, but I believe at points I really do give good advice when it comes to stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, it can be very confusing on the advice that I give. I know. Oh, God. Oh, damn almighty. Oh, damn almighty. God damn. Whew. Anyways, guys, you can breathe, you can blink, you can cry. Nah. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go figure out how to freaking get this last thing on Turok so we could finish the gameplay. See you guys later.